Alright guys, so I know how everybody's kind of feeling. We all want a little bit of information. We want to know a little bit of fact of what's going on. But we also need to be cognizant of the misinformation that's going out. People will see what they want to see, right? It's just how it is. If you're desirous of seeing something that's not there, your mind can tell you it's there. So what I want to do is take this image here that's been going around, and I want to show you something here. So I have quite a bit of experience in analyzing things, and I won't say that I can always find the answer, but I can get a pretty solid probability on things, whether they're true or false, most of the time, especially when it comes to geographical satellite camera images that can be researched and looked into. So here's what I want to show you guys real quick. I'm not going to make this too long, but I want to show you some things that you may have not seen. So this image here, and the idea was that I'm going to get a marker here. So the idea here was that people are thinking this was some kind of Hollywood set with an exit sign, right? So that this was some kind of set, this whole thing here. Okay, so I did a little bit of research, and I want to show you what I found, right? So let me see if I can get rid of these real quick. All right, so what I want you to pay attention to is this door here, right? The height of this door and how it relates over to this. That almost looks like another door, but it looks like it's more of a window or set of windows here. So I want you to see that, and then look at the angle that this picture is done at, right? So it almost looks like a straight shot, straight from the side, anyways. So if you look at the statue and the way the statue is facing, and you do a little bit of research, you can tell that the Indian, and I'm sorry, I don't know historically who that is, but you can tell that the Indian up there is facing the front, right? It's facing the front of the Capitol. So if you do a little bit of analysis about it, this is what I found here, and I'll just get right to the chase here. Won't show you exactly everything I did, but I'll show you what I discovered. So if you get on Google Maps, right? I know we're all opposed to Google, but I just jumped on there. If you take the Capitol shot, right? So there's a little dome that's there, and then there's the big dome, right? So I'll go back to that other image so you can see. So you got the little dome here, you got the little dome down here, and you got the big dome, right? It's almost perfectly on center, right? Almost, almost. So if you count the pillars between here and there, you can see that there's just a little bit more on the right side of it, which means that the angle shot was shot from this direction, right? So it's not perfectly straight on. It's not perfectly in the middle, okay? It's not perfectly in the middle like that arrow shows, but it's actually from this angle just a little bit, right? So if you take that and you go over to Google Maps, and all I did was take the measurement tool and drew a straight line through the domes, the little two domes here and the big dome, and drew a line straight up until the first building that I saw, right? And so it's not completely straight because the angle of that shot is a little bit off to the right side from center, right? So what I come to is these two buildings here. So I guess you got a Wells Fargo Bank here, you got a Hall of the States, whatever that is, but these two buildings, right? So that's particularly what I was looking at, and maybe possibly this one is where that camera is, based on the zoom of that picture and the angle that it was shot at, right? So when I do that, I then go over to here, and let me show you if I can pull this up here. Okay, so if I zoom in on this, notice what you see up here up on this building? I see the door here, and I see those windows, right? So let me see if I can, I don't know where that image went, sorry. All right, we'll just do this one since I'm here. Oh, can't do that. Shoot. Apologize, guys. Give me just a quick second here. All right, snipping tool. There it is. Okay. So you see that door, right? The door's over here. The window's over here. And I think I can almost see this box here, right? So if I go back to that image, I think I can see it right there, right? But you got the door, same height as the windows. You got the windows, I'm sorry I can't get a better picture. I was limited on what Google can see here. It's a little bit better, right? So you got the windows here that come up to the edge of this building here, right? So this is where this is the reflective section that you're seeing right here, right? So I wanted to show you that to you guys because, like I said, a lot of people, and I understand it, a lot of people want to see hope. They want to see what they want to see. But do a little bit of research before you start sharing things around, right? So this is an actual picture. It's an actual picture from this building of the Capitol, right? So I'm not going to say that I'm very hopeful along with a lot of you, but this is just one example of the many things that I've been able to do a little bit of analyzing on and discover that it's not a movie set, right? I believe there are other things that say movie set, right? I do believe that full heartedly, but this is not one of them, right? Okay. So I just wanted to share that to you guys. Hopefully it helps you. Just please do your research before you share things out.